Sutton kicked off the busy festive period with an away trip to Notts County. It was the users' first time at Meadow Lane in 25 years, and the trip didn't start off well after Wes Thomas put the Magpies ahead in the 14th minute. Notts managed to keep Sutton at bay for the majority of the game, but Sutton finally managed to break through in the 76th minute when Harry Buteman added another goal to his season's tally, finishing the game off at 1-1. Early November, Dylan Kearney left the U's, joining National League Southside Ballet Hamlets, who he'd scored twice against in pre-season. Next up for Sutton was a long Tuesday night away trip to AFC Fylde. Fylde had the best of the opportunities in the first half, with Mark Yates' shot crashing off the crossbar within the first 10 minutes. The game quietened down quite a bit after this, but sprang back into life just after half-time when Jordan Williams thought he'd given Fylde the lead, only to be denied by the linesman. After Williams was shown a red card for a tackle on Ben Wyatt, chances were at a premium. Sutton's best coming from a shot just outside the box from David Ajiboye, seeing the long trip end in a 0-0 draw.
Good link up here. Stevenson against Davis. Davis has the strength just to carry him out. And Stevenson nicks it off him. Davis can't win that battle. And Quigley and Dagenham lead. And good lifts Furious. And corner in now. It's at penalty appeals. It's hit the bar. It's been turned in from Omar Boygle. And Sutton United level here. Here's Graham into Brundle. John intercepts. That's the final whistle gone. And the two teams meet on Tuesday. I mean, this will be the fourth time we play Dagenham this season, and that's before Christmas. So it is finished 1 apiece.
The replay was only 3 days later, as Sutton travelled to East London for what would be the fourth meeting between the two sides this season. The first half ended in a stalemate, but it didn't take long for a goal to come in the second. Juan Luque beating Zanef in goal with a curling effort from just outside the box. The lead didn't last long, however, as only 10 minutes later Harry Buteman tucked away from the penalty spot, marking his 200th appearance for the club with a goal. As it did the previous Saturday, the game ended 1-1, meaning this time the game would have to go to extra time. Sutton drew first blood with Omar Bugil bundling in an effort after the Daggers keeper Seaton failed to deal with a Kyle Reid shot. The Daggers fought back in the second half of extra time, with Luque getting another, this time finishing from short range, tying the game at 2-2. Only 3 minutes later, Dagenham finished off the game. Luque's ball into the box finding Mitch Brundle, whose second attempt at goal proved to be the decider, taking the Daggers through to the next round. Sutton's final game before Christmas was at home to Wrexham, and the U's were hoping for an early Christmas present, seeing their side pick up the 3 points.
First time crosses to the box by Rutherford towards the back post. Lawler was there, but it's cleared away by Eastman and then Davis. Davis nodding it forward for Pardon. And now the counter attack on Sutton here. Here's Bugil. Bugil has options out wide. He finds Pardon. And the bodies are flying in there for the use. Pardon, it backs outside to Bugil.
Arden launches it in to the Wrexham penalty area. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty to Sutton United! Referee blows his whistle. Omar steps up. 3-0! Hat-trick for Omar Bugil! It's O'Neill for the clean sheet. They do get a goal. I think that will be Jennings' goal. Flick on, only going as far, and that'll be full time. Sutton United proving an early Christmas present here down the green lane here. An amazing day here. 3-1 Sutton United.
Merry Christmas to all you Sutton fans and a Happy New Year, and here's to a successful 2020. I'll now leave you with the Sutton Christmas Choir.
Everyone have a great Christmas!
Sutton had to make the short trip to Woking for their Boxing Day game, which got off to the best possible start, with Omar Bugil's first minute volley putting the U's in front from the off. It wasn't all one-way traffic, however, with Woking having a first half effort cleared off the line by Louis John. Sutton continued to attack in the second half and finally put the game to bed, with Bugil netting his second of the game, finishing off the Boxing Day tie at 2-0. The U's ended off the month and the year with a home tie in front of the BT cameras against Yeovil Town.
Comes the corner towards that near post where it was headed clear by Davis. Now maybe a counter-attack is on it. Well, would have been. Well, he has kept it in, Ajiboye. I thought that had gone out. Now they're really stretched here. Yeovil, Ajiboye goes on. It's a great chance. He squared it, brilliant ball, and they've taken the lead. It's the top scorer back in the side today, Harry Buteman, who makes his mark already. What a goal that is completely against the run of play. They have almost approached this game, Sutton like an away side, really. They've given up a lot of the possession. Yeovil have been largely dominant in that respect. Oh, and a mistake here from Murphy! And it's squeezed in. An immediate equaliser from Yeovil. And it's the National League's top scorer. Doofus. Doofus, fine pass to find him, and there's his shot, and it's deflected, and it's taken it in. Well, things really are going for Courtney Doofus right now. It's dropped here nicely in the box, and a chance for an equaliser, and they've got it. It's the centre-half Goodliff who levels things up here. Needs to get in the game, doesn't it, Jarvis? A chance, a rare chance from the start, but an opportunity at the other end here. And off the post, and another chance surely for Doofus. Davis brings it clear for the use. Fired up towards right, he's trying to make something of this, and it's Ajiboye! Sutton in front. A tap-in for Ajiboye. Tommy Wright heavily involved as well. Well, they're anticipating the final whistle now. Yeovil, by the way, head to Plainmoor next. Torquay, no doubt, out for revenge for the 6-2 defeat they suffered at Curish Park. But it's the Sutton supporters who can celebrate here. A really big 3 points for Matt Gray and his side. They make it 7 National League matches without defeat for the first time since March 2018, and they've won 3 in a row for the first time this season. It moves them 7 points clear of the relegation zone.
Well, Jason, Matt's been out talking to BT. You're coming in to do the Sutton United interview today. Great week, great performance and result today.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic week. Obviously, with the 3 points that we got on Boxing Day, and then following up today, it's massive for the lads. I thought over the game it was a bit frustrating at times from our end. I didn't think we were quite as on it as we have been recently. Whether that's because the back-to-back games has maybe taken a little bit out of us, but no, certainly resilience was there, and thoroughly pleased with the 3 points.
Sutton ended December strong, picking up 11 points from a possible 15, climbing the table to 16th place. Barra still led the way at the top of the table with 49 points, whereas at the other end, Chorley were in last place with 24 points. only separated with Ebbsfleet in 23rd by goal difference. Before the year was up, Sutton fans were saddened to hear that long-serving captain Jamie Collins was retiring, having played for the U's for 5 years.
My favourite game of that was Wimbledon away. I think after we drew the first game, everyone thought that was it, we was out. But to go there and win 3-1 and...
Particularly having been went down such a...
Yeah, and the celebrations after. Obviously we all come back, there was a couple of hundred fans here, and luckily the chairman put a free bar on for us, and I think 4 or 5 of us ended up sleeping in the bar.
So from 12 yards, that penalty, what did you think?
Don't miss. I think the main thing I think is hit the target. I think I always try and go low and hard. 1-0! It's there! It's Jamie Collins! And Sutton United are into the lead!
Well, I'm sure everybody wishes you all the best, Jamie. Club captain, represented the club brilliantly for the last 4 years. So during the FA Cup run, the help on the media front was very, very well received, and we all wish you the best for the future and hope you come back and see us every so often.